Hi everybody. I'm gonna try and be as cohesive as possible. I have just had my booster shot yesterday, and I feel like absolute ass. I'm coming off this just 2 days after finishing the Fox. Forgive me, I didn't get all of the flashes covered up. Jesus Christ, I feel like shit. But uh, it's finished, and it didn't take 6 months after I did the box review. And it's one of my favorite still. This is probably one of the sturdier models that you can get to build. It's just out there in difficulty from beginners. And it has a lot of detail. And the coloration of it is just so good that I don't want to paint anything. The only thing I painted was the gun up here. I gave it some what do you call it, gunmetal, flat gunmetal gray, and some graphite coloration, and that's it. This is the original silver. These are the original gold. This is all just the regular black. That's it. And then I just did some detailing work. I want to point out that it is extremely hard to open this guy's cockpit for me. It doesn't split, at least. See, I can't get this thing to open. There we go. But whenever you're doing this cockpit, be aware to trim all of the teeth and the plate that it sits on, or else this will not close and stay closed, and it will actually split open. But you can see it's a really hard, tight fit. All the ball joints are pretty loose on this thing. It moves around pretty well. Its mouth, if it closes all the way, it's kind of a bitch to reopen. But it's a solid, good build. The limbs have a full range of motion forward as much as possible. This is as far down as these little paws will go in the front, but they've got a pretty good rotation that way. Probably just messed up its stance. I don't care. It's ta-da! It's back to that pose. They're not too hard to pull off. They're also very easy to put back on. Voila. You have a tail that opens up, and you've got a little net gun in there. It's a Zoid with a lot of little tiny things. Oh dear. Hello. I did not think that was possible. Sir, your gun. Your gun. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so make sure you don't do that. But this Zoid is very, very posable. It's got a lot more going for it than your standard beginner ones. It's not terribly hard. You can still do this with no guidance if you are 13 years old. Maybe you might need a little bit of help, but that's it. Not terribly finicky in the build. Just make sure all of your flashes are nice and clean. If you want, the gunmetal black does a pretty good job at covering most of the trim flashes on here, so it's not as noticeable. Now I've got him tilted, but now I fix it later. Like I said, he's not terribly hard to move around. It's a very easy, good Zoid to build if you're just getting into this and you've had some experience. I would not jump towards the Strato Fox unless you've built something like maybe the Command Wolf or the Iguan, but even then the Iguan has really small pieces. This one, I think the smallest pieces you're gonna find are these little tiny ones. I put the clear one in here because mine decided to shoot off like a rocket into my children's toy chest, and yeah, that's never being found again. I've tried, can't find it. But they gave you extras. They give you clear parts and they give you the orange parts. I wasn't keen on clear eyes, so I went orange. You do have to detail these separately. These are their parts actually put in here to give it some more depth to it, but it's just a plain gray, and I didn't like that, so I painted it flat black, and then I brushed it over with some silver. You can actually see the other side. So there, we have the Shadow Fox complete. I would give this a 4 out of 5. Not too difficult, certainly fun. You can do this in probably a couple hours if you're not too meticulous. Not a beginner Zoid, but just at the bottom. It's very posable. It looks nice. Definitely something that I would recommend anyone get to put in their collection. Oh, by the way, this does spin. So there's that too. Like I said, it's a very, very posable Zoid. There's a lot on it that still moves around instead of like the Command Wolf. Command Wolf can't move its knees. This one can. He's got full rotation of those. Oh shit, I've fucked up even more. Oh, but there you go. The Shadow Fox is done. Oh, one more off the backlog. I've got the Iguan coming up next to do. And then I got an unboxing before I can start on another project. So I'll see you guys real soon. I hope you guys stay safe. Have fun. All that other good shit. See you later. Bye-bye.